Alright, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is Eddie and
Josh
here from Unadulterated Gamers. And today we wanted to bring you a commentary talking about one of the number one things that people complain about COD players doing in, Call of Duty, many games anyway, and that's rage quitting. And we've got for you today a gameplay of Gen Inferno on Freight, Domination, and basically, like, for those of you who don't know what rage quitting is, it's when, I see adjusted settings there, it's when you get really mad to the point where you just can't take it anymore, you leave the game, you don't care that it counts as a loss or whatever, you're not going to win anyway, whatever. You get really negative on yourself. When you get more negative, you get frustrated, and I think that makes it harder to play. So Josh, why don't you take us through the gameplay here? What would you say happens?
Okay, this is our first gameplay of the day when we got home from school, and we decided, hey, let's go play some Ghost, of course, because, we no-life this game. Not really. Well, maybe a little. But, yeah, we got completely destroyed at the beginning of this gameplay, if I remember. I mean, the score is tied right now, but we just couldn't keep B for the longest, and I don't know, I die because of some bull a lot of the time, especially snipers, I think. And then
Getting outplayed.
Oh, if you want to say outplayed, I mean, I kind of say bull, because, if they're better than you, they're tryhards, but, if I'm better, they're noobs, and these people turn into noobs really quick in the middle of this game, so, yeah, you're going to see what happens when, you don't rage, and you just keep pushing through, even though you want to rage a lot.
Yeah. Like Josh said, this was like our first game of the day, and I mean, I don't know about anybody else out there. I heard one commentator mention this before, but they kind of have like a warm-up game, like where your fingers aren't working right. Like you just aren't playing to the best of your ability,
Your reflexes are slow and everything.
Yeah, your reflexes are slow. You're totally not adjusted to playing. And it kind of takes a game for you to actually get in the zone, and during that game you could lose. You could win, I mean, you could lose. You go negative, whatever really irks you when playing Call of Duty. And, I mean, I don't know about anybody else out there, but that happens a lot on my first games. I get mad, I get frustrated, and that can be kind of discouraging. It could be a bad way to set the tempo for the rest of the day, like if you want to keep playing. But you're so fed up with the game that you just aren't having it. And if you could hear the party chat, if this recorded the party chat, this commentary would be, a bit more obscenity-filled. I'm pretty sure we were pretty upset. It just wasn't going like right now it's going our way, but I'm pretty sure it falls apart here. I think that our teammates were really helping us out. I think I got the B cap with somebody else, but and it really does get a bit discouraging. But when you stick with it, I feel like you actually improve yourself because you learn from your mistakes, you learn from the whatever you're doing wrong, whatever's getting you killed, whatever's making you lose points, like why you can't hold in domination. I think it really helps improve, route running, learning the spawns, especially because you're getting killed more often, things like that. Like, what would you say you usually learn from a tough loss, Josh?
I usually learn nothing. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I start off kind of bad at the beginning of most games, but then I end up learning how the people play and where they want to camp at, all of that. So I end up doing pretty well towards the end.
Yeah, I think that's a big thing.
Go
when
dog.
You hop into yeah, I think right about here is where it kind of starts taking a downturn a bit. I'm pretty sure I'm going negative at this point. We get the B cap back, but I was dying a lot, and so was Josh. We couldn't really get our streak. We couldn't hold our streaks.
Yeah.
But like what Josh was saying is, when you hop into a new lobby, especially if it's your first game of the day, you don't know how the other people are going to play, and sometimes it can take the first half of the match for you to learn their tendencies, and by that point you could be down, you could have a lot of deaths, but if you adjust, it's like any sport, like football. I mean, I don't want to say video games is a sport, but it's like football, it's like basketball, whatever. At halftime, the coach goes in and rallies their guys, and basically tells them we got to keep fighting and stuff, and tells them the adjustments to make based on what he's noticed the other team doing. And that's critical when especially when you're in party chat with another player you're playing with.
What do you mean MLG is not a sport? Come on now. Come on. You know how much physical ability that takes to accomplish? Come on.
But it can really, Call of Duty can really be a mind game, and I've heard somebody compare it to poker. You know, sometimes you got to know when to fold and stuff, and when to bluff, and
to when to let the chips go all in.
Yeah,
don't ever do that.
No, sometimes when you do that, that's when you make your best improvements. I think playing against. I'm a tennis player, and with tennis, beating somebody who's of a lower skill level than you makes no improvement on your ability whatsoever. But if playing the harder competition is when you learn how you can get better, learn from them and learn from your mistakes, and that really does apply to any sort of competition. But yeah, do you have much more to add, Josh?
I don't know. You know, if you count tennis as being a difficult sport, you know, that's whatever.
Really?
Really? No, kidding.
Really?
No, tennis is pretty difficult.
Yeah.
I tried I failed.
I mean, it just goes with anything, you know. You can't really give up on yourself in life, in class, in sports, in Call of Duty. It's something you kind of got to apply, and you know, take failures as a grain of salt. There's a quote up. I don't remember where I saw it. It was either on somebody's like room wall or something, maybe one of my teachers, but it just said like, you know, confidence is taking your failures graciously and, you know, moving on so you can actually reach the next success. And I think that's really important. Because Call of Duty is a game you should have fun at. It should be challenging, you know, because while pub stomping is fun, I mean, you're not going to get any better just completely destroying low-level players. I really think that's about it. It's just something that we can apply to Call of Duty and something I try to. Even though I'm guilty of it, I'm guilty of rage quitting, wouldn't you say, Josh?
Oh, I'm definitely guilty of it, especially with the lag that's happening to me.
Yeah, right now, yeah, still kind of. I think it's getting better, to be honest, but you know, you gotta fight through it, like any adversity in life.
It's another, you know, Honey Badger wins again, even though I had first shot clearly on him, you know. But you know, it's all well. I only die, you know, like 2 more times anyways before going like 42 and like 15. But you know, we'll start seeing some stuff pull together here.
Yeah, we kind of tucked through the rough part of the commentary. We weren't losing. We actually had the lead for a while here, but they just kind of get a convincing B cap, and Josh gets a lot of deaths, and he was getting frustrated, you know, because like anybody in Call of Duty, he likes to stay positive. But right about here, I think about here it starts turning around, and I think we'll leave you with that. You can watch Josh turn on the beast mode.
Yeah, beast mode activated after 2 more deaths, and then you'll see what happens when you stick with it and destroy people. And, you know, you get maybe a triple with a dog and a attack, you know, battle hind. I like seeing that.
Don't spoil.
My bad.
So, that's your life lesson for today from some strangers you don't know on the internet. Have a good one, everybody.
Yeah, see you guys.
Peace.
SATCOM uplink enabled. SATCOM uplink enabled. We're winning this fight! SATCOM ready. Friendly Oracle overhead. Enemy SATCOM spotted. SATCOM ready. Securing Charlie. SATCOM uplink enabled. Charlie secure. Guard dog ready. SATCOM uplink enabled. Losing Charlie. We lost Charlie. Enemy has Charlie. Enemy control Oracle. Watch your 6. Securing Bravo. Enemy SATCOM spotted. Be secure. Hive ready for deployment. Friendly chopper inbound. Losing Bravo. We lost B. Securing B. Friendly SATCOM active. SATCOM ready. SATCOM uplink enabled. Guard dog ready. Nice work, Ghosts. Well done.